Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're looking at the first expansion for Western Legends called Ante Up. Now I say the first, two things about that. Firstly, this is the first big box expansion, and I do actually have the second big box expansion right here, which you may have already seen a video that I've made for that. There will be another video coming soon for that, but I want to talk to you about this first one. The second one, you do need the first one. It does recommend. You might have seen my video on that second one, although I have managed to make a way of playing with it without needing it by taking out certain bits. But this involves an extra board, and just so you know what game we're talking about, this is Western Legends, and I want to slide into shot because these minis are going to get painted very soon. They're going to get painted, in fact, in a couple of days. So some of these bits, including my Seven Wonders dual shield marker, is also going to get painted over the next few months. I'll be cycling to do it, so something that was a bit pre, I guess, Wild West days. If you want to see all those other videos, check out, I think I've got a Western playlist, in fact. Aside from that, you might have noticed all of these different games have completely different sizes, which is a little annoying, slightly, I guess I'd say. But as the territories expand westward, untold fortune awaits those eager to write their name across the face of history. Some will become legends with a revolver in hand, while others will gamble their way to infamy. Black smoke rises as the locomotive draws near. Out there on the cloudless horizon, a town called Buzzard Gulch is calling you. Western Legends Ante Up raises the stakes with new features such as the mini game Pharaoh, a train that travels the board, and much more. Ante Up also includes extra characters, items, man and black cards, and poker cards to mix or replace content from the original game. And again, you do of course need this if you want to play that other game, or vice versa, to be honest. Now, I do not know if it has any minis. It talks about characters. Now, I do know there's an extra standee, extra kind of trading post, which once again, I choose to not include how to do it. Much thicker player mats, or kind of like player aids. So you need to have all these player mats together. I look forward to trying this. I recommend this game typically on a 4. It does take longer, especially as a 5. I've yet to play it as a 6 though. And as a 2 and a 3, it's fine. You don't have to play with the man in black stuff. And no, there's no extra minis, that's fine, no more painting. Apart from, do I want to have this painted? It does look quite nice, so I don't know how well that comes out. Let's just try and bring that spotlight up a bit more and see some detail. Yeah, I think that'd be nice to get painted too. So very nice little logo going on here. So we have some more cards. So I do have some card sleeves. Check out my playlist for card sleeves. This is also going in the playlist, which is unboxing, teaser, trailer, preview, overview video. If you want to see how to set up, play and review, then of course hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Also hit that like button and also the share button. Let me know your thoughts as well. It's always best to reply in YouTube, as sometimes this is featured elsewhere, but this way at least I get to know and can reply, etc. And everyone else, of course, can also ask any questions or have anything answered if, I don't know, maybe there's something I mentioned which wasn't the case or something like that. So this is, by Colossal Games. Got some new cards. Again, more sleeves are available for this one too. So more things we can mix in and mix out, etc. So very cool. I have also played one of the small expansions. I think the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, or something like that it was called. And here we go, Gambler Track. So there's that track along there. Looks very cool. So I look forward to trying out that. We have some baggies. Recently, I haven't had any baggies in games. So we've got 6 baggies. We can see what that's going to be for later. A few things to punch out. So we've got some locations here. We can look under the other side of them. Obviously, you want to punch through from the front to the back. So you have some gold. Here we go. Can do some more cattle rustling probably. Looks like I've got some hex things over here. Let's see what those are all about. Those are money tokens. So you can flip these over. These like poker chips look very cool. So maybe that is to do with going to, again, to the casino, to the saloon maybe. Obviously some more cattle rustling stuff over here. So there we are. I do like playing with that blood money, so look forward to trying it all out together. I was going to play it on this coming weekend. I know one person likes it, although somebody else does not. So I guess I'll have to wait. But I do know some other people are very keen to play it, although I have kind of said it'd be good if we can play with like a 4 or 5 group or something, which might actually be over the Easter weekend, so the next festive weekend coming along. And these punch out nicely. More stuff to go in the recycle bin. And again, bin is a key operative word there, and of course recycle container or something like that. I do know there's a big box style thing you can get, like £45 I think it is, which is ginormous to have everything stuck in. There we go, and we just double check. So I always look at these videos to make sure I haven't missed anything off. A small one to punch off here, some more legendary tokens. And unlike the base game, you can be the only person to choose to go up and complete to get legendary markers if you, for example, are not in a city at the end of your round. But sometimes if no one else joins you, then you can perhaps, take both of those benefits. So things you can do with that. Give a man in black, you're playing as an NPC character. He'll get involved and, try and go after one of you, whether or not you're the sheriff or otherwise. So again, that is empty. We've got this trading post again. It's bizarre. They do not include how to build these things. It's rather frustrating. And luckily, I'm going to have to try and, if I haven't bookmarked it, I'll be unlucky and have to go online again and try and find the IKEA style rules on how on earth to put this together, because I don't think I've printed it off. And again, this is for that expansion. It's really odd why they don't include those rules, because this is not that straightforward to figure out. Otherwise, well, for a start, people wouldn't be asking about it. And it just seems strange why they, for all these expansions, they just do not seem to include it. Maybe it's under the lid, but I just don't think it's the case. As you can see, it's not in the rule book. And there's nothing else in here, so it's just really peculiar. Well, for now though, I will obviously show you this constructed when I do go through and figure that out again. But for now, any other questions, again, speak to you again very soon. And there we go. So that's all I need to say is back to the table.